What's up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out some sick ass Clan War attacks, whether it's a close call in Town Hall 9, 2 starring at Town Hall 10, or an 100% 1 star, that kind of shit. Alright, by the way, guys, I know I haven't not been uploading videos for Clash of Clans, and I know you miss me, guys. So because you miss me, guys, you'll be seeing my video for today's episode. It's going to be episode 2 of Clan War. It's the second war strike that we've been winning so far, and it's really exciting, guys. It's really exciting. Obviously, you can see there's 1 star, there's 3 stars, and there's fails, and it's probably 1 star, 99% failures. So today I've got this group composition I just showed you before. It's a good strategy to attack with it. Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 9s, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to name it. I did think about whether to be like really legit with attacking and make this new troop composition and going around and attacking their base 3. I'm really mentioning their base 3 because their base 3, guys, if you just look at it, if you look at the replay, it's actually, oh my god, it's actually a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 10, so it's 3 against 3. I don't even know what's terrible matchup. With Super Saiyan, guys, this Eagle Artillery is in the middle of our base. So what I was thinking about cleaning all of these structures. I was thinking of cleaning all these structures so that my troops following, not my troops actually, my queen falls into the right hand side of the base and she destroys all of these buildings, so that it makes it easier for me to attack from the right hand side of the base. Also, guys, you want to take out these structures because number one, you don't want your queen to fuck you up and get to the left hand side of the base. She'll be having a good time going left side of the bases, but then getting fucked. She's getting killed and basically fucking up your own attack. No, you don't want that to happen. You want her to give you a good time so she can go to the right hand side of the base, clear all those structures out for you, so that you could initiate your attack from the right hand side of the base. I dropped in the queen on the right hand side of the base. Let's get right into the replay. Let's just get right into the replay. So I dropped in the queen on the right hand side of the base. I'm putting it on the healers. I wanted her to take out all of these structures so that my troops funnel towards the right hand side of the base. And the way, because I never actually tried to attack with this strategy before. It's my first time attacking with it, so please, guys, I'm not the best queen walker, and yeah, moving on. I took a rage spell so she can accelerate her health, and unfortunately, look what just happens right there. Oh my god, a giant bomb appears. So if a guy wants to drop his witches, all his witches are gonna die, and those war breakers just running through the middle side of the base, following me around, saying fuck you. And not doing any shit towards this side of the base. The lava has been triggered. I drop in a poison spell just to decrease her health by a little. And then I drop in on the right hand side the wizards so they can clear all the structures. There was wizards. So they can clear all of these structures from the sides of my queen. She targets the Eagle Artillery straight away because you want to take out the Eagle Artillery. So it does stops firing on your golems, and because now it produces 3 times damage. And you don't want that to happen. So my queen, she targets on the right hand side of the Eagle Artillery. I drop in the golems on the right hand side of the base. I drop in the wizards so they can clear all that structure out. My queen's getting oh my god, she's getting targeted by most of the defenses. She's gonna die. Activate her ability. She takes out those Teslas. I put a jump spell right there, as you can see, a rage spell, my dropping my middle, my troops, my witches, and unfortunately my queen dies, and then I froze the Inferno Tower so that my troops can keep going towards the side of the base. Unfortunately, the queen, his enemy queen, fuck you queen, unfortunately this bomb, fuck you bomb, she kills all my troops, but his queen, not misfortunate, she targets the golems, she doesn't target my king. I put a jump spell just for the shits and giggles, so the king can have fun killing her. And my king, I activate his ability because fuck me dead, I've only got 37 seconds to get the Town Hall down for that 2nd star and possibly 3-starring. I don't know. So I got the Town Hall down for the 2nd star, and what? I just 2-starred Town Hall 11. Yes, guys, the Town Hall 11. I actually 2-starred Town Hall 11. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'm really happy about that. Dropping those wall breakers. Oh, what fuck him up. More wall breakers are having a little fun time there, breaking through those walls. And actually, what not change the outcome of this raid, but what really happened is I ran out of time, and those healers, if they would have survived even longer and had a longer period of time, I would have 3-starred this guy for sure, no problemo. And that wraps it up for the end of this raid, and sucked him for you at Casey I actually 2-starred this guy, but this guy, guys, he wasn't quiet at that period. Their number one player attacked our number 1 player, and he got the most heroic attack, and I wonder why. I don't know how, but he's probably a very experienced attacker, and I don't know actually how he actually 2-starred this bases. It used to be a Town Hall 10 bases. These bases I just copied from Town Hall 10 bases, and I never knew actually how you could 2-star these Town Hall 10 bases, except if you're gonna go from the bottom side of the base, and that's how you would basically 2-star this guy. But this guy, he drops in 3 wall breakers right here, and he drops in 3 wall breakers to the middle of the middle compartment, so that he can get his troops into the middle. And the reason how the only way to 2-star this guy, before even prior to looking at this replay, the only way you could 2-star is basically if you go with your main troops. You have a lot of free spells, so you can freeze the inner core of the base. So 2 free spells is pretty much enough. But then with this guy, what this was, he had the same idea as mine. He probably copied me, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. He probably had the same idea as mine. He puts in all the majority of his troops towards the middle side of the base. The king goes down pretty quickly. He freezes the Inferno Tower, Expo, and Tesla. He's pretty much going at it, and he puts a rage spell. And what happens after he turns on the Eternal Tom when that single target Inferno Tower locks onto the Barbarian King? And why? It's just because he can save his life. And then he freezes the single target Inferno Tower and the Teslas, and that's pretty much he already got the Town Hall for the first star, and he's probably already smashing his way through this base. And that's a big unfortunate for us that Jay got 2-starred by this sick dude. He got a 2-star, giant bombs hitting all of his barbarians, stuck in with the Grand Warden. Fuck you, Grand Warden, fuck you, die bitch. He dies from, I think, the Expos. And what happens is the Eagle Artillery targets the king. The king dies. Fuck you, king, rest in peace, you big fat monster. And what's left of the space is pretty much simple. The queen, she gets targeted. She targets few percentage buildings, and then she goes down. But what's really I would say balanced about this is that he 2-starred Jay 72% of first player, and just to completely take out of his rate. But by the way, we won this war, guys. This is a second war strike, and I mean a second war strike. So we have won this war, guys, and we'll be looking forward to getting winning more wars. Next video, guys, please, the next video will be a loot montage video. Please stay tuned for that. I won't be telling you what I'll be doing with it, because I want you guys to stay tuned, stay excited for that video. It's gonna be into our next video. So guys, please stay in peace. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you in the next one. See you next time.